Hey there, boils and ghouls. It's your friend Tats. I'm back with another video. We got another 4K Blu-ray to review for today, and I'm really happy about this one. I'm glad to finally have this on 4K, and you already know what it is by the title. There's no reason to draw any kind of suspense. Thank you, Scream Factory. I know a lot of people aren't really happy with Scream Factory right now because it seems like Scream Factory, all they're doing is just going through their catalog and just kind of re-releasing stuff that they had on Blu-ray, just releasing it on 4K and stuff. And I will say, though, at least this has one new bonus feature on it. That's been one of the big complaints, is that Scream Factory is putting stuff out on 4K and not, putting any new features. This at least has one. So today we are talking about Tales from the Darkside, the movie, and excuse me, this is from 1990, exactly. So I've always enjoyed this movie, and honestly, I could say this, right off the bat, I could say this honestly is probably the best this movie's ever looked. I never saw it in the theater, sadly, but I have watched it plenty of times on VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, now 4K, and I will say, honestly, yeah, I'm actually really, really happy with this release. I think Scream Factory did a pretty good job. And, I mean, it's not a huge difference, but here you go. Another thing is, too, is like, well, if you saw my Naked Gun 4K review, yeah, you notice my Steelbook got a little dinged up. Unfortunately, this was in the same, shipment as the Naked Gun, and you could see, you see or not, yeah, there you go. Yeah, the case got a little cracked, so, boy, good thing I got some spares, huh, but, aside from that, at least everything else is good. The slipcover is fine, the artwork, the discs, at least they're fine. But yeah, the case got a little cracked. But Amazon, I don't think anybody's watching this from Amazon. But if you do watch this, can you just please try to be a little bit more careful with your, delivering packages? But anyway, so still, at least, everything else is good and intact. So at least that's what counts. So here we go. We got the nice slipcover there. And I don't know if this is one of those ones. I don't think so. Is this one of those ones you could get with like a different slipcover off their website or something? I don't know. I got this off Amazon, obviously, $30, but I still think $30 well spent. So here we go. Disc 1, new 2023 4K transfer from the original camera negative and Dolby Vision. So of course you do get HDR. Audio commentary by director John Harrison and the late great screenwriter George Romero. Really good commentary. I recommend that one. Audio commentary with producer David R. Capps. I think that's how you say. And then the new bonus feature, a new audio commentary with film critics Emily Higgins and Billy Dunham. No disrespect, but I don't know who they are. Okay, so disc 2, the Blu-ray, new 4K transfer, audio commentaries, all three audio commentaries I just mentioned. Interviews with John Harrison. Sorry. Producer Mitchell Galen. Actors James Remar, Ray Don Chong, and more. Behind the scenes video, theatrical trailer, photo galleries, radio spots, and TV spots. So, now for the sound quality, you get Master Audio 5.1 or 2.0, which, of course, if you got a good sound system, you'll be fine. But I will say that probably is, if I had to make a complaint about, this one here is kind of like, the sound quality could be a little bit better. I mean, it's not the worst I've ever heard, but there were a couple of moments, especially like watching the Cat from Hell segment. I'm kind of like, I kind of really feel like I need to turn the volume up so I could hear, just hear them talking and stuff. But the sound quality in lot 249, I believe that's what it was. That one was pretty good, the first story and everything. But anyway, yeah, lot 249. There we go. Lover's Vow. That was a really good story. James Remar, it's like, I remember as a kid, watching this movie, and it was like, as soon as I saw Lover's Vow, it's like, dude, I like James Remar as an actor. I've always, I've always been happy to see him in a movie. It was like movie, TV show. I liked him, when he played on Dexter. He played the dad on Dexter. I really liked him in that. I like him, it's fun to always see him pop up in like a, one of Tarantino's movies and stuff like that. I always like James Remar as an actor, but yeah, a lot of really good actors in this movie anyway. Of course you got, Deborah Harry, that's cool. They got a really nice cast for this movie. Christian Slater, Steve Buscemi, young Julianne Moore. Like, whew, I'm not sorry. I know I'm being a pig here, but it's like, man, young Julianne Moore. Ray Dong Chong, she's nothing to sneeze at either. But yeah, just, really good cast, yeah. It was kind of funny though. It was like David Johansen, like seeing him in Cat from Hell. He was good. He does a good, performance in the, William Hickey. He was always fun to watch. Whether he was doing voice acting in Nightmare Before Christmas or you see him in like Christmas Vacation, it's like, the blessing, and all this stuff. So yeah. But this movie, if you haven't seen it, this movie really is a blast. It's a lot of fun to watch. The stories are good, and everything else. You can tell I'm happy, I really enjoy this movie. But anyway, so let's get into it. There's the back. Deborah Harry actually looks pretty good in 4K too. I know, I'm a pig. What can I say? But anyway, so there you go. And it's pretty much the same thing. Sadly, no, not this time. So no reversible cover art, so sadly you ain't gonna get that. But here you go. You got the 2 discs. Well, yeah, okay. Let me see here. See if I can get those. Sorry, just a second. I'll see if I can get these bad boys. Okay. So there we go. There's your 4K disc. David Johansen from Cat from Hell, and then the creature from Lover's Vow. So there you go. But the picture quality really is... there are some moments that kind of like... but for the most part, the picture quality really is good. Like I said, the sound quality, I felt like could have been just a little bit better. But still, I mean, it's not the worst I've ever heard. But there were a couple of moments I kind of felt like, man, I really got to turn this thing up just so I could hear it. But the picture quality, especially certain areas, like I personally thought, I don't know, this is just my personal opinion. I think the Cat from Hell segment in this is kind of really where the 4K shines, and the HDR really does some great things, and you watch it throughout the whole movie. That's the thing. This movie, it's not polished in any way. They didn't do any kind of, it doesn't appear like they did any kind of digital polishing or anything to try to spruce the picture up. There is a fine grain level consistent throughout the film. But I will say, just for me personally, I honestly feel like, Cat from Hell is probably my favorite in terms of, how good the 4K looks and stuff like that. But Lover's Vow does not look bad in 4K either. Neither does Lot 249. I think you do. I think it's kind of nice, Lot 249, because you do get some nice detail into the, on the suit of the mummy and everything else. It does kind of help you appreciate some of the special effects work that they really did. But yeah, I mean, the only bad part I would say is kind of like the creature from Lover's Vow, kind of like the makeup effects does look a little bit obvious. But that being said, though, it looks really good. And yeah, I'm not even the least bit sorry that I got this. And I think Scream Factory did an okay job with this, so I would definitely recommend this, so, yeah, I could kind of understand, though, like, I know some people might want to have the TV series of Tales from the Darkside on Blu-ray, and I would probably buy that myself, because I have the set on DVD, but that's one of those kind of situations, like, maybe, but I'm not exactly sure of that series, because it was such a low-budget series. I'm not really sure if that one would translate well to, high definition, but you never know. I don't know, but I don't think we're going to get that, but who knows. Anyway, I'm rambling, but yeah, overall, Tales from the Darkside, the movie on 4K, I'm really happy to have this, and there you go. I mean, it's, it's basic, it's simple, but hey, I'm happy with it, so yeah, I would recommend it. Go ahead and pick it up. You'll be happy with it. So that's it. So if anybody took the time to watch this, I thank you for doing it, and I appreciate you for doing it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, could you please leave it a like? If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And that's it. Got more 4K Blu-ray reviews on the horizon. And that's it, everybody. I'll see you later. Take care.